Andrew Mountbatten Windsor had 40 prostitutes brought to five-star hotel. Andrew Mountbatten Windsor had 40 prostitutes brought to him over 4 days on a taxpayer-funded trip to Thailand. A historian has shockingly claimed Andrew Mountbatten Windsor had 40 sex workers brought to a swanky five-star hotel within 4 days, a historian claims. Royal historian Andrew Lowney claimed the former Duke had prostitutes to keen up to his room on a taxpayer-funded trip to Thailand. The disgraced royal allegedly did this while in his position as trade envoy between 2001 and 2011. The historian claimed Andrew was having a midlife crisis and used taxpayer-funded global trips, while acting as a special representative of the UK for international trade and investment, as holidays for himself. Lowney claimed one of these trips was filled with sex and prostitution. Speaking to Mail Online, he said Andrew's alleged sex worker frenzy happened at a trip to Thailand. Lowney said, in 2001, Andrew is 41, he's having his midlife crisis and he basically starts chasing lots and lots of women. He added, there was a famous trip to Thailand for the birthday celebrations of the king. Andrew is representing his country and insists on staying in a five-star hotel rather than the embassy, which he always did. Andrew had 40 prostitutes brought in the space of 4 days. This was all enabled by diplomats and others. The historian said the claim had been verified by multiple sources including a member of the Thai royal family. The shocking allegation came after King Charles started the process of removing all royal titles from his disgraced brother, including Prince, while booting him out of his Royal Lodge mansion. Andrew's relationship with Jeffrey Epstein has put the royals under huge pressure, as have allegations by Virginia Giuffre that the ex-duke had sex with her 3 times when she was just 17. He continues to deny all of the allegations. Anger also followed over his peppercorn rent for the 30-room Royal Lodge mansion, where he paid barely anything for the 20 years he lived at the property. He has now been kicked and is understood to be moving to a private residence on the Sandringham estate in Norfolk. The disgraced royal will now effectively have the status of a commoner and be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. Andrew's daughters, Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice, will hold on to their royal titles as they are the children of the child of a sovereign. In a bombshell announcement this week, Buckingham Palace said, His Majesty has today initiated a formal process to remove the style, titles and honors of Prince Andrew. Prince Andrew will now be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. His lease on Royal Lodge has, to date, provided him with legal protection to continue in residence. Formal notice has now been served to surrender the lease and will move to alternative private accommodation. These censures are deemed necessary, notwithstanding the fact that he continues to deny the allegations against him. Their Majesties wish to make clear that their thoughts and utmost sympathies have been, and will remain with, the victims and survivors of any and all forms of abuse. Andrew has been contacted for comment.